Welcome back to Super Mario Galaxy 2. We're back in the tree stage to get that hidden star that we kind of ignored earlier.
I remember getting all the coins for this was annoying because you have to pretty much jump on every enemy in order to get enough coins.
Pretty much, yeah. It's a bit strict this time.
Yeah.
Loading!
Yeah, I was like... yeah, it's kind of obvious when it is. God damn.
Yeah, that does...
I was playing as a pumpkin.
Yeah, but...
well, you know, I don't like pumpkins very much. I prefer squash myself.
Better jokes, Mario.
My favorite band happens to be Smashing Pumpkins.
That's still like a 3 out of 5.
But better than the other one. Fuck me, I'm lonely.
Someone needs to make a very lonely Luigi Twitter account of that very lonely Luke.
You know, he could always call Daisy.
Oh, you gave up the chance at a coin.
Just because I called a Daisy doesn't mean she's going to call him back.
2 coins.
And all she knows how to say is, "Hi, I'm Daisy."
Ryan, you've already lost.
No.
There's a potential coin you could have gotten from that Octogoomba, too. I don't get the point of them. Like, I guess mechanically they're there so that you have an enemy that stands in place, but... like, you could have just as easily used Goombas, so I don't really get it.
Visual differences.
This thing had coins in it, right?
Nope.
Up.
Just star bits.
Okay, then.
Oh, we're feeding a coin Luma, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I don't even remember this mission.
Oh God, I think this...
remember it. It gave me so much shit.
Is this...
Yeah, maybe if I see if a certain thing...
is this the other trash mission?
No.
No? Okay.
We already did both trash missions.
Is this mission trash?
No. Just the point where you have to try and get into it.
I definitely remember getting all the coins was a pain. I just don't remember what happens after you feed the
Well, I don't
Luma.
remember that part either. But, oh jeez. The coin Luma.
Don't you wish you were playing New Super Mario Bros. 2? Yeah, you're right. You wouldn't be.
I'd rather play this.
Yeah, that was a stupid question.
It's the only game in the Mario universe where you risk getting gold poison.
Okay,
There,
he made
30.
it.
Then you die.
Okay, so I like how he says he might transform. Just for one of these things. I want the Luma to eat everything and then just be like, I said might.
And then, yeah, it just takes off.
Oh, it's just a platforming section. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, that would be why I don't remember it.
Oh, I kind of remember it now with like all the hammers and stuff.
I don't remember this at all. Huh. I probably just long jumped through everything. Or you could do that.
Don't I miss?
That's a great way to do it, though. I mean, try it again.
Luigi could probably make that.
Oh,
Probably.
easily.
See, Mario? You should have
You know
picked
who
me
could
all
make this
along.
even easier, though? Mario from Mario Sunshine.
Why did he leave Flood behind?
Because it shut down, except no
Didn't
one
quite make it.
Oh god, and this is the
You had it
part
right
where-
the first time. Triple jump off the wall.
This is the part where you just want to run the gauntlet.
Fine, I'll do it normally.
Parkour! Oh, you're going to do it without using the slow down button. Oh man. Look out, we got a badass over
There's just
here.
this random hammer down there that's not attached to anything and is banging on the air and exists only so that you can get a one-up mushroom. Who put that there?
No, you see, one-up mushrooms just randomly appear in parts in space, and Bowser knows those are helpful for Mario. So he built that hammer specifically to destroy that one-up mushroom, but it's not positioned in the right spot, and it keeps missing.
It fell just a tiny bit short. Woo.
So wait, does
That's
that
a
mean that nostalgia zone is in this part?
Yep.
Okay.
throwback.
Now this,
Going back to World War One.
yeah, this was something that was actually used in advertisements a lot for Galaxy. Like it was probably the main
Yeah.
thing you saw on TV trailers was throwback Galaxy. What, Lubba?
I'll take a break when I want to take a break.
Man,
No, he
Nintendo
just-
games are so condescending. They're always reminding you to take breaks. And you know what? Because you leave the game on when you do take a break, it has no idea whether or not you do.
I can only assume you're a 24/7 no life.
God forbid you try to play Mario Galaxy at like 2 in the morning.
Oh, you were really excited about this stage, weren't you, Ryan?
I'm so fucking happy.
I just, for some reason, I wonder why Womp's Fortress instead of Bob-omb Battlefield, though. Like,
Probably
What?
too open for Bob-omb.
I suppose.
Well, Womp's Fortress has that platform floating in space sort of thing. Well, not space, the sky sort of thing. So it fits more with, you know, Galaxy.
So fucking happy. It's a Bob-omb buddy.
Hey, you, whatever your name is.
Yeah.
I didn't have the same sense of nostalgia when experiencing Throwback the first time because I've only maybe completed 64.
It's almost like Nintendo made a fan game.
Come on,
is this that Mario 64 HD version?
Okay,
Come on,
so
Nintendo,
Ryan,
just do it.
It's a scuttlebug. You gotta take it to the wall and then position it to jump up just right before you do interdimensional speedrun physics. Come on, Ryan.
Has anybody had time to talk about parallel dimensions today?
That wasn't
on,
part
Nintendo.
of the original level. Ruined forever.
An A press is an A press, Ryan. You can't say it's only
Yeah,
half.
you've already done like fucking 56 A presses. I don't see one half A press here at all.
God damn it, Nintendo! Just remake 64 with these graphics. That's all I want.
And not for the 3DS either. Make it a fucking console game. God damn it.
No, I'd be happy with the 64
Yeah,
3DS.
you would, but you actually play 3DS games.
I love my 3DS. Handheld Master Race, man.
Well, I'll take my games on a large screen that I don't have to lean over.
Eh. Oh, I get to
Or
play.
take with you.
I get to play in bed under the covers, so you know, I'll live with that.
Better yet, since we're getting to that point, let's just make games that are like playable on both handhelds and consoles, and not have to choose between the two.
Isn't that what the NX is gonna try and do?
I
mean,
think so, but
rumor has
like
it.
they've flirted with that concept before. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Which one is it? Crystal Chronicles Echoes of Time, I think it's called, is a DS game, but there's also a Wii version, which is literally the DS game, on like 2 small screens on your television. Yeah, it was an interesting experiment.
Okay then.
The idea being that it's a multiplayer game, but playable cross-platform.
Well, I think Rodea the Sky Soldier does that too. Well, it's on 3 consoles.
Well, Rodea the Sky Soldier was developed for the Wii by Yuji Naka's team, and then redeveloped for the Wii U by another team.
And 3DS. It was also on 3DS.
And 3DS by another team as well.
Oh.
The only version that Naka's team worked on was the Wii version.
Yeah.
I hear the Wii version's actually good. I know that the Wii U version is buggy as hell. I don't know about the 3DS.
Yuji Naka himself says play the Wii version.
That's the game I made. I claim no responsibility for the failures of the other teams.
I don't know whether or not the 3DS version is as bad as the Wii one though. That's something I'd have to look into myself. I will say this is a very good remix of Bob-omb Battlefield though.
Yeah, it's very jazzy.
Yeah. I like music in this style a lot, and it's underutilized in video games, I find, so, you know.
Well, 3D World does it a lot.
Yeah, but...
Again, guitars, you know.
I don't mind guitars. I think Mario is generic enough to rock both.
Just when you thought you'd already taken out the Womp King.
This is
proper
the
boss.
This is the
exact same dialogue, yeah.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping for the 64 boss battle theme, though.
Is this
Yeah.
a new music?
I mean,
is this a new track?
This is the Galaxy 2 mini boss theme.
Oh, okay. I mean, this is a good song too, though.
Yeah, but if you're like, if you're gonna go the whole 9 yards with nostalgia, you might as well bring back all the music tracks.
What's
those
the
are-
point of little thwomps?
Are they wimps?
No, would
The
they
Wimps,
be?
maybe?
No. The wimps are the small thwomps.
Right.
So
I always forget which one's which, though.
Wimps are the small womps.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's Lewis's favorite boss attack. This boss fight's enough. Well, I mean, it was pathetic in the original version.
You can also clip through him in the original game.
Dang it.
Okay, Ryan, now to never have another 64 reference ever again.
Aww.
Don't you love Mario 3, Ryan?
Again, would have liked another callback to 64 if you grabbed the star like the same way you did in 64, give you a little peace sign.
Yeah, it would have been neat.
Which to this day still bothers me because of how they handle that. Because they quite clearly load a separate hand model for Mario in that game, with just 2 fingers protruding out of this messy white glob of a hand.
It was the first 3D platformer.
I know, but it's still like his hand didn't even have a
Programming
texture.
Shortcuts are.
His hand didn't even have a texture. Mario didn't have textures at all, except for like the one on his hat.
Oh,
We
Mario.
now have a
actually-
Bob-omb buddy on our ship, hooray!
In Mario 64, Mario actually got lower and lower poly depending on the camera distance.
That's
Which
something.
is great. I want a game with low poly Mario.
That's something a lot of old platformers did. I think. No, Spyro did that for the environments. I'm not sure if he did that. If it did that for Spyro himself.
Yeah,
though.
it's not usually something that's done for the player character, because the player character is usually pretty close to the camera. But for some reason they did it for Mario's model in Mario 64. It's like, okay.
Now-
Usually they keep the player character at a constant quality, though.
Now, out of the 2 missions in this area, I actually like this one more because it's a mix of Galaxy. Because, like, the first level is just, doing the level from 64 again.
Yeah.
So, this one you actually use, like, Galaxy stuff, and I think that's pretty cool. So, yeah.
It's an interesting combination of the 2 universes.
The actual level that this was based on was because the way Mario 64 was designed, the first time you go into the level, you basically get everything. Everything is available at that point, so you can more or less get whatever stars in whatever order.
Except for the one that has
minor
the Womp.
variations.
The Womp King, I think.
Yeah, you have to.
Mario 64 only had like some minor variations between missions that made certain things available. The level itself did not change in architecture much, which is the complete opposite of how the Galaxy games... Oh, you failed.
Oh, well.
The complete opposite of how the Galaxy games handle it, because in the Galaxy games, every mission significantly changes the layout.
That was one thing that
Doubly so in
always...
Galaxy 2.
That was one thing that always bugged me about Mario 64, though, and I know we talked about this earlier in the playthrough. But the fact that only sometimes can you not get all the stars in any given mission kind of annoyed me. Because, like, I would have rather that every mission be more unique, or it was just like Banjo-Kazooie and you could just explore at your own pace, personally. But
Yeah, it's a little off-putting when you know that you can't be sure without playing the level first whether or not you'll be able to get everything. But,
a lot of the times you only really know what to do for a specific star because of the title name of the level, basically.
Yeah.
But then again, we also had Mario 64 to thank for showing other developers what to do and what not to do.
Yeah,
Power stars.
some of the missteps that Mario 64 made.
If there was no Mario 64, who knows how long it would be until we get something like Banjo-Kazooie or Tooie.
Yeah, in the sense that missteps that Mario 64 made were just as important as the advancements. People have to make a mistake before before developers in general realize that it's a mistake. You did that just to show off, didn't you? And you
Yep.
missed. Mario 64's level design mentality, though, was because they were experimenting with 3D, they really wanted to experiment with open exploration as part of their design mentality, which is part of the reason why Mario 64's levels were so open compared to later Mario games like the Galaxy games. And after Mario 64, a lot of gamers saw that as the only direction to go for 3D, which sort of bothered me for a while.
That's the problem with being the first.
Yeah, like there was I remember it's not such as prevalent a thing now because I think linear level design is starting to people are starting to realize it had its merits all along over open design, but you got a lot of people back then who would criticize a game for not being open, as opposed to being too linear, for not being open. And that's the kind of thing that bothered me. It's a your mileage may vary thing, but you know,